Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. We are from Group 3, and today we would like to present our project. In this presentation, we will explain our project, interview findings, video simulation, professional email, and reflection related to English communication skill for future careers. First, let me introduce our group members. I am Mirna Nurlaila Sari, and my friend Setia Ningsi, Eka Septiviana, and Wulan Suci Rahmadayani. Now, let's move to the project introduction. Our project is titled Improving Students' Confidence in English for Future Work. The purpose of this project is to show how teachers can help students improve their English communication skill through motivation, practice, and interactive game for future careers. The main topic of this project is building students' confidence in speaking English. We choose this project because many students still nervous or afraid when speaking English, especially in public or professional situation. Next, I will explain the interview findings from our project. In this project, we interview English teacher and a forklift driver working in Australia. From the interviews, we found several important communication situations, such as teaching English in class, motivating students to speak English, communicating in international workplaces, and solving student speaking difficulties. The interviews also shared useful expressions like don't be afraid of making mistakes. And another one is English is important for future careers. And the last one is vocabulary is the foundation of communication. From these findings, we learned that confidence, vocabulary, and regular practice are very important in improving English communication skill. All right, that is all my part. Now, I would like to invite Satya Ningsi to continue the presentation and explain the next slide about interview evidence used in the video.
Okay, thank you, moderator. So, in this slide, I will explain the interview evidence that was used in our simulation video. So, the first finding is that English is very important for work and international communication. In the interview, the teacher explained the English is needed when working abroad, communicating with foreigners, and taking tests such as IELTS and TOEFL. This finding appears in our video through the conversation and situation that show English as an important skill for the future workplace. And the second finding is that students become more confident when learning English through fun activities and games. The teacher said that she prepares using games because students feel more relaxed and excited to participate. So in our video, this idea appears in the classroom activities where students actively join the lesson. So speaking English and enjoy the learning process without feeling afraid of making mistakes. And the third finding, their English identically by using social media and online platforms such as YouTube and Instagram. In the video, students are encouraged to practice English outside the classroom by watching video and using digital media as learning tools. So, in this finding, strongly our script because we want to create a realistic classroom situation based on the teacher's experience. We also use real workplace information from the interview, especially about the importance of English for global communication and future careers. So our video does not only show English learning activities, but also reflects real challenges and real needs in education in the workplace. Okay, back to moderator.
Okay, thank you, Ningsi, for the explanation. Now, I would like to invite Eka Septiviana to continue the presentation and explain the video simulation section.
Okay, the next I want to explain about video simulation. First, about selected workplace situation. Problem solving discussion in classroom. The selected situation is a problem solving discussion between a teacher and students regarding difficulties in learning English. Specifically, a lack of vocabulary and low confidence in speaking English. The teacher's role is to help students find solution through motivation and interactive activities. And the next about the reason for choosing the situation. The situation was chosen because interview results showed that many students still face difficulties in first, mastering English vocabulary, the second, speaking English with confidence, and the third, of making mistakes when speaking. Additionally, the interviews teachers state that the use of games and interactive activities can boost students' motivation and confidence in learning English. Therefore, the group selected a situation in which the teacher helps students overcome these challenges. Okay, the next about communication objectives of the video. The communication objective of the video are first to identify the challenges students face when learning English, and the next to encourage students not to be afraid of making mistakes, and the next to explain the importance of English proficiency for future career. And the next to help students expand their vocabulary and build confidence through educational games. And the last, to encourage students to continue practicing English in their daily lives. Some importance used in the video area, like English is important for your future jobs. And the next, don't be afraid of mistakes. And English can open many opportunities for you future work and communication. This expression reflect professional communication in the education field. And the next slide about video simulation. Maybe because the network not good, we can use on the YouTube. Okay, I beg moderator.
Okay, thank you, Eka, for the explanation. Now, I would like to invite Wulan Suci Rahmadayani to continue the presentation.
Okay, thank you very much for the moderator. So in this slide, I will explain about professional email. So based on the video simulation, our group created a professional email that connect to the situation in the video. And this is the email that we created. And as we can see here, the email include all the important part of a professional email such as subject line, greeting, introduction, main message, request, and professional closing. And the purpose of this email is to ask for advice about improving English speaking skill and to get tips for increasing confidence and vocabulary. And the email also continue the communication after the classroom activity. And the target reader is Misuchi as the teacher who guides and motivates the students in learning English. And the email is connected to our video simulation because in the video, Alia feels nervous and she is afraid of making mistake when speaking English. And after the class activity, she sent an email to ask for advice, and the email continue for the discussion about improving English for our future job. And in writing this email, we use polite and professional language We explain the problem clearly, ask questions respectfully, and show motivation to improve English skill. Therefore, this email can be categorized as a request for advice and follow-up communication after a class discussion. And the next slide. So after looking at the email, now I will explain it in more detail. As we can see here, the target reader is the teacher, and the purpose of the email is to ask for advice on speaking skill. Alia wants to become more confident when speaking English, and she also asks for tips to increase her confidence and vocabulary because she sometimes feels nervous and doesn't know enough English words. And in addition, the email continued the communication after the classroom activity and the discussion in the video. And the next is the connection to the video situation. So the email is directly connected to our video simulation because it's about students confident in learning English. And in the video, Alia feel nervous and she feel afraid of making mistake and when she is speaking English. And after the class activity, she decided to send an email to her teacher and ask for advice. And this email also continued the classroom discussion about improving English for future job and communication. Next is the last point is the important communication choice. So in this email, we use polite and professional language because Alia is communicating with her teacher, and we explain the problem clearly and briefly so the teacher can easily understand her situation. And also, we ask questions respectfully and show Alia motivation to improve her English skill. And finally, the email end with appreciation and a professional closing to make it polite and appropriate. So overall, this email is some example of a risk for advice and follow-up communication after a classroom discussion. Okay, next slide, please. The last slide is about our group reflection. From this project, we learn how to communicate more confidently in English and work together as a team. And we practice English through interview, video simulation, professional email, and presentation. And we also learn how English is used in workplace communication. And from our group, the biggest challenges is when we are finding people to interview, memorizing dialogue, and speaking confidently in front of the camera while being recorded. And however, these challenges help us to improve our communication and teamwork skill. And also, this project is improve our English for workplace communication because we practice speaking, writing, and presenting in realistic situation, and we also learn how to write professional email and communicate politely in a professional setting. So this project was a valuable learning experience for our group. I think that's all from me, and back to moderator.
Okay, thank you very much, Ulan, for your explanation. So, from this project, our group learned the importance of confidence, teamwork, communication skill, and professional English for future careers. We hope this presentation can give useful information and motivation to improve English communication skills. It's all from our group presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.